potato variety we're going to be looking at to start off in the containers is a first early variety, and this one's called Swift. These are 2 kilogram bags and I paid $3.99 for them, and looking at them, nice and clean. I'm fortunate in having the Vitopod, which is an ideal thing for chitting the potatoes. It'll say to keep them plenty of light but keep the frost off should there be any around. The number of chits on the top and all will also determine the size of potato. If you want large potatoes, just rub a lot of the chits off. But with first and second early potatoes, I tend to like to keep them a bit on the small side. With main crop potatoes, there's really no need to encourage chitting at all. As farmers, they just plough the fields, put a furrow in, and then plant away. As a rough guide, that's a 2 kilogram bag of potatoes, and that there has produced 24 tubers. I managed to get 25 out the other bag, so there's a total of 49 potatoes there, just one more than I actually need. I'll pop the lid on there now to keep any frost out and say, but they'll get plenty of light, and that'll bring them on quite quickly. Today we're going to be sowing some chillies. Now these chillies, capsicums, sweet peppers, they all require more or less the similar conditions to germinate, and that's quite a high temperature. I usually set my propagator around about the 21-22 degrees, and as soon as the seedlings show, then I'll lower the temperature around to about 18. I've got some vermicompost ready, but it still needs drying out a little bit. So in the meantime, I'm going to be using this for sowing some seeds. It's a new thing I haven't tried yet before. It's from a company called Bathgate, Champions Blend, and it's their version of the peat-free compost. It's a nice fluffy mix. And you can see those flecks in there. That is the fertiliser. The seed is very similar to the tomato in being flat, so it's quite easily to space them evenly on your pot, and then they'll be potted on individually after they've germinated. Just give it a light covering with vermiculite and a spray over. Right, with these watered now, I'm just going to pop these in the heated Vitopod and just knock the temperature up to around about 21-22, and as soon as they're germinated, I'll send the temperature back down to 18. I'm starting to tidy the beds up now, and I've still got 4 or 5 pots of Saw Palmyra. I've got rain coming in the weekend, so I think I'll try and get them out now before they get too wet. Just looking across the top of there, there's quite a few ruined because they've come to the top of the surface. But we'll have a look what's underneath. I think you'll agree, for the end of January, that's not bad for a haul of Saw Palmyras out of a 30 litre tub. Still got another 5 to go at, so I'll come back to you when I've done those. That's the final harvest. I've started washing some, I've put some in there, but it's okay. Say beginning of February, I'm more than happy with that. Just a little update from you here. We've just had this delivered. Normally we get our wood chip from the council, but they haven't been for well before Christmas. I had a phone call today from one of the subscribers. Lives not too far away, Roy and Bev. I know they comment on quite a few other channels on here. He was having some work done near him, so he got the tree surgeon to kindly drop this off, and conifer stuff, really fine, as you can see. So that's most welcome, and thank you, Roy and Bev. Another little bonus crop for the side. A friend of mine has gifted these. He's having his garden re-landscaped. These are surplus, so I kindly took them off his hands. I'm going to be planting out some shallots now. I'll start them off into cell trays. This variety is called Golden Gourmet. Usual rules with any bulbs or set is to inspect each one individually. Any that are soft or squidgy, discard them, and also remove any loose skin. I shall be starting them off in this 51 cell tray, and I'll be using the part of it is my vermicompost, but this is a mixed with the Bathgate peat-free stuff that I've opened recently, and see how this one goes. So just fill the tray up right to the top. Level it off like that. And all I do then is give it a little tap just to settle the compost. Before I put the shallots in, I'll just give the soil watering. Will require very little after this. What I always do, but it's not necessary, I just take the top off like that, and it gives any emerging shoots a chance to come out easily rather than fighting through the dead skin. And all that's left now is to plant out. Just gently nestle the bulb into the soil, a little twist. Not too hard, because we don't want to damage the basal plate at the bottom, which is where all the life of the bulb starts. So there we are, all done. I don't want to see any top growth on these for a good few weeks yet. All the growth needs to go down into the root and produce a good root system. So that's these all planted now. You can actually leave these out just on the shelf. As long as it's frost free, they'll be okay. But what I'm going to do is pop mine in the Vitopod. There's room, and it's set at 15 degrees, so that little bit of extra heat should get the root set into action. Just before we finish this one, I'll give you a little peek inside the small Vitopod. And if the lens does steam up, that is. Down the back we've got the Robinson's Mammoth and the Johnson's Exhibition, but in the corner, let me know pricking out soon. I think in the white pot is a plant out off my mate Mick Pulteney. It's Armageddon chili it is. And as you can see, these peppers, I think I've sown these, I think it might have been the first episode of this year. They were just popping up, so they were doing good. And the two on there is one we sowed at the beginning of the episode. So everything in there looks as though it's doing good. Just pop the lid down there and save losing too much heat. Well, that's about it for this one. Can you believe tomorrow is February? We're into the second month already. I've still got lots and lots of seeds to sow. The first thing I'll be doing is actually filming that, so I'll be taking you through what I'm going to be sowing through the month of February. And if the weather's kind, hopefully I'll be able to get that final bed of soil powers out. Till then, see you later. Bye for now.